turned it over to us. Let's look at Mike Hibby right now. We're not on.
Look at the EBL standings.
If they've updated, I don't know if they've updated it. I'm gonna go if I can see you in front of me.
I don't even know who they're playing.
Well, if there's any connection problems, there's a bigger problem because the modem's right there.
Yeah, well,
Oh, here.
when Chris, yeah, he messaged when I called him last time. He's one of the tech guys now. Yeah, he told me, he said if there's any problems, I can shoot him a message.
Okay.
We'll see if there's something. Because he said it might be a bandwidth thing.
Yeah. There's just not many people that use it. But I got it on the private one, not the public.
So we'll probably like early go on and then watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it and make sure it sounds alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Joey,
That's
you can show me that.
Hey, good, man. Oh. It's kind of a weird angle, but when it's on this end of the floor, kind of zoom in, and then, try to keep everything in frame. And then down on this end, keep it, move it down, keep it in frame. Half court frame. When the game's actually going on, you got to record it. Like when the game is actually going on. But when, like if there's there's a timeout, you can stop it if you want, or it's the end of the quarter or halftime, you can stop it as well. So when the game's going on, you just press that, it'll say record, and then when you press it again, it'll stop. That's pretty much it. You got to kind of keep an eye on it. No. Oh, you can record when we do the start line. You can record the start line.
You know the roster for them?
When they fill out the book, I'll get a copy of it.
He's getting a mic,
I'll have
in
you
between mic that we can use.
Yeah, I ordered it and said it'll be here Thursday.
Now I want to make sure this is what is.
All you have to do, it's already streaming. All you have to press is camera 1, and then it goes right to the game.
Yeah, so I don't have to touch anything else. Just camera 1.
That's all you got to do.
All right.
You good to go? I'll get, I'm about to grab a quick shower. I'll get you a copy of the book. That way you can keep stats.
Yeah, Mike likes to keep stats.
Yeah.
So.
I told you, I thought those Dolphins, man.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah. It's bound to happen eventually.
The world is Trump and the Cubs in the same year.
And LeBron in Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland.
I was telling my mom, I said, about mid-September, I said, the world won't end when Donald Trump becomes president or comes win the World Series. It's when the World Series champion Chicago Cubs go visit President Donald Trump at the White House.
Yeah.
That's when the world's going to end.
Now just we'll have to see football season since it's like the year of upsets. We'll have to see who.
Probably maybe the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders go from
they're 7-2. All right, what do you want to know from I'll have you the whole thing of notes again.
Actually, I don't think we need a whole lot, but like after the game, if you're cool with just doing, we do like a little thing.
That's fine.
I'll
remember this time.
I didn't even attempt it last time because I know that last game, the one that we did, and I was like, nah,
Who's missing? Is
For us?
anybody missing tonight?
Just Dalton Casey, but he's been at work for the last month and a half. He'll be back next week, but we got everyone tonight.
What about the guys you picked up?
So far it's just him. We picked up another guy who
Now,
Chase Christie, but he's McKee on the back.
Yeah, that threw us off last game. I was like, I look at the roster, I'm like, okay, it says McKee, but I was like, I'll just look
We
at the
got
roster.
another one, but he just got a brand new job, but he'll be back in like a week or two. Arkansas Elite, some of the players who featured in the basketball tournament in California. That was on ESPN during the summer. They had White Chocolate and Mike Bibby in it. So, I mean, they're like in constant forfeits, I think they're 5-2, something like that.
Well, I know last game you guys it was 99 to 97.
Yeah.
First game you went down,
Yeah.
you go down the last drive.
Yeah.
We couldn't make that one.
Yeah, we got.
Where was that at?
Who's here? Who's here?
That was the one we couldn't do last
We
week.
had.
His birthday party.
It was
Oh, yeah.
97-97, and we've been creating a lot of turnovers to get them at half court, and pushing a little pressure on them. And I decided to keep doing it instead of calling the dogs off, which hindsight I should have done. But got hit. No, it was 98-97. We did that trying to force a turnover. We ended up fouling him because he took a shot too early. And about 3 seconds left. He missed the first one, made the second one, and we got a timeout. And we advanced to half court. We had a half court dog run up. It was about this much further than the last one left. It was perfect.
Well, turnovers. Do you kind of have a turnover goal?
If we keep it under 10, and if we keep the game under 100 down, I think we got a good shot.
So 10 turnovers, kind of your measure.
Yeah. Well, that's whatever.
Rebound.
Try to allow less than 5 offensive rebounds. For them. I'm trying to keep it to the glass. Big thing tonight, is
You don't care about like winning the offensive number.
On this, we're trying to control the tempo. We're going to have
Keep it down.
keep it down, keep a couple safeties back. Every time a shot goes up, we're going to
Slow down with it.
Yeah. No, I mean, because that's when we were in a lot of games this year, a 1 or 2 possession game, we'd start trying to play like them. And I told them, if we try to play like that, we'll slow course to the yard. And they're excited. We had a good walkthrough today.
Is there any lineup changes that you're doing? Any starting lineup?
Dusty York, Zeke Thomas, Eli Harrow, Jimmy Stone, James
Eli
Johnson.
wasn't here last time.
Yeah, last time y'all were here. What was that for the year? Something else, I can't remember. It'd be a good one. Newcomer Chase Prince is averaging in 2 games 19 a game here.
He was playing pretty good.
Yeah.
That one. I mean, even though
He
it's kind
had
of a
like
blowout.
17 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he was.
didn't stop playing.
Yeah. That's another thing with us. Defensive effort.
Especially your first guy on the bench.
Him and Levi also. I had to. I feel bad about. I haven't given Levi too much of a chance. But I put him out there. Jamie Stone was gone last week. He did pretty good. Well, I got to head down real quick. I'll let the shower run.
We got enough info.
What?
I think we got enough info.
Yeah, I'll come back up. Next week will be a big one. Playing a team that's undefeated. 9 guys on the roster, all of which played a minimum of division basketball.
So I think what we can do is we can do a practice little run through. Have you like film us talking and then we can listen and see how it sounds. Or actually, we don't even have to have the camera on us. I'll just start talking on there, and then we'll need one of us to pull it up like on our phones or iPad and see how we sound on it.
Where's the? Is it on the website?
David, so during that break, timeout, I can't pan over to you.
What's the website?
I would. What's the website? I just go through Facebook, their Twin Lakers site.
I'll let you do it because you have unlimited.
You're saying just
You have unlimited
shut it off.
whatever.
Well, I go ahead and leave it running if you don't mind to talk. Because what I can do is I'll put it back on pregame. But like on timeout, I go ahead and try to mute you. And then I'll probably just talk to you like at halftime. First up at halftime, Mike and I, you can pan it over to me and Mike, and then Mike and I will, we'll probably do a little thing, and then we'll tell we're gonna go to break. I always say that anyway. But yeah, like at the end of the first, like let's say it's the end of the first quarter, half timeouts like usually on 25 minute breaks. I'm not zooming. 7 last week.
Do we know who they are?
I think it says on the sheet there. Oh no, he'll say up here. He'll come up here.
Where's the schedule on this side?
He'll come up on here in a second. Here, I'm gonna get my phone on it, and then
What's today? 12?
they're playing the Arkansas Elite.
We're playing the Arkansas Elite.
Yeah, it's the Arkansas Elite.
Does this show up over there? Camera? Camera show up on your screen?
Like I'll be able to see everything you do. Yeah.
Once it's recording, you'll see what I'm seeing.
But there's about a half a second delay on that, so honestly, I don't even watch that screen. I'll stand up and watch the game.
A week ago they were 5-1. I don't know what the Elite did in the meantime.
But when this shuts off, does it just pull up a screen up here so people see at home? What do they see when this camera goes off?
They'll see what's playing right there. Because like I'll hit a button, I'll put it in pregame, and then it'll go to that. Okay, we still got 20 minutes for the game, so we'll do a little run through.
Oh, last week the Elite played the Flight. Played the top team.
Oh, how'd they do?
Well, they must have lost because you said they were undefeated. Where's the Elite from?
Alright, this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna talk and we'll see if we can hear it. I don't know.
It's the Arkansas Elite, right?
Alright, here, I'm gonna talk. Tell me how I sound. We are live from the hangar tonight. This is the loose cannon David McBee, along with the Zen Master Mike Hemme. Can't hear anything. There's a delay for a second. Nothing. It's a delay. But we sound clear?
Yes.
Let me try one more. I'm going to do it where Mike and I just hold it in between us. Hello, this is the loose cannon David McBee along with the Zen Master Mike Hemme. Welcome to the hangar tonight for another exciting evening of Mountain Home Twin Laker basketball. Glad to have you here tonight, Zen Man.
Well, it's great to be here once again tonight, Dave. You know, I was here just 2 weeks ago. Very entertaining game. This looks to be as well. Looks like the Twin Lakers have their work cut out for them with uh, the Elite, the second-rate team in the league coming in. But you know, blah blah blah.
We don't want to use it all up. All right, it sounds good. That sounds all right. I think we're set, man.
It's not the high quality of XL Snap TV.
No, it's not near. But see, we'll have our own mic next game. Mics, actual mics, yeah. Like right now, we have a headpiece, and we'll share it. Now, do I sound too loud or not loud enough? Is the volume about right? Because I don't want to be yelling.
We are live.
Anybody
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Mountain Home Twin Laker Network, in association with Sports Talk is McKimmy, is bringing you Mountain Home Twin Laker basketball. Well, we have a special guest. I'm joined tonight by Harry Carey, live from heaven. Harry, glad to have you here tonight.
Well, it's great to see you, Dave. It's great to see you. The Cubs win. The Cubs win.
Well, Zen Master, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Or, I'm sorry, Harry, that's what I wanted to ask
One
you
count to Leon Durham while outside.
Jody Davis.
And there's Rhino with a play up the middle on the chopper. Turns around, makes a great play. Rhino.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you're not even on. Yeah, and then you'll get that button up top for the game. So I think you're on the network. I'm not on now, so yes. There's someone out there watching us as we're testing the mics tonight. But let's continue our conversation. Harry, the Cubs won the World Series. How do you feel up there in heaven?
Well, it's great. Every day is like a Cubs World Series win in heaven. Every day. Dave, if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself?
Well, Harry, I gotta tell you, I probably would. If I was really hungry, I'd have to have something to eat. But I mean, this is just fantastic. The Cubs win the World Series. What was you thinking when they won the World Series?
I know I would. I would smother myself in brown mustard, and that'd be so delicious.
Well, I think we're going down to the seventh inning stretch here at Wrigley Field. This is Steve Stone along with Harry
One,
Carey.
a two. Let me hear ya.
Someone out there's gonna think we're crazy.
Let me hear ya. We got brought to you by
FNBC, Sports Talk is McKimmy, and the Cotter College for the very best in all Cotter Rock College. That's right there.
finest in river housing, river luxury housing.
soon to be, soon we'll be releasing a VRBO. They'll be on there very soon.
Never interviewed him.
Well, he's not really a sponsor.
Joey sponsor.
Yeah, we won't name him if he's sponsored in this interview.
Joey, Joey entrepreneur. any laughs. Hey! Sure would like to see a semi-pro team. It's just their next group up. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mike's off.
I might. Alright, so I need their lineup. I guess I'll go get it.
You ready to do the pregame? You gonna do a pregame? And then we'll say back in about talk for a couple minutes and then they'll say we'll be back while they're warming up. We'll have you film us for this one. Yeah, just say, we'll have you film us for this one, but then but then at the end we'll be like, the game will be coming right back.
We'll be back at the start of the game.
Yeah, we'll be back at the start of the game. And then after that, you can kind of turn it off and put it back to the.
Just a few moments.
Yeah, just a few moments. I think I don't have to put the ones that I. Where are you gonna be sitting from? I think we'll stand. We'll stand. This is awkward. I've never been on this side of my pregame. He's
You
not
wanna
there,
swap?
and you're there.
Swap.
No, I just gotta make sure. We gotta make sure Mike gets in the camera because I have a habit of knocking him out. All right, this is scary. I'm scared to hide.
There, now I got light.
All right.
Get light.
Yeah, let's do it.
You get set and I'll get the
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the hangar for another exciting evening of Mountain Home Twin Laker basketball. This is the loose cannon David McBee along with the Zen Master Mike Hemme. And then we also have behind the camera, he's actually here. We're going to get him on the camera before the night's over.
Joey
The one and
Cameraman.
only, Joey Cameraman is here tonight, also known as Joey Football, also known as Joey Wrestling, also known as Joey Softball. He's Joey everything. We'll have him on the show later. But speaking about show, the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, Mike, they're looking at putting on a show tonight.
Right, they've got the number 2 team in the league coming in, the Arkansas Elite, sitting at 5-2 in the league. The Twin Lakers sitting at 2-5. This is going to be a tough test for them tonight. They're going to need to keep the pace of the game down, control the ball. Coach Conley was talking to us about turnovers. He wants to see 10 or less. That's going to be a key. But ball control the boards, and they can stay in it and hopefully have a chance when the fourth quarter comes. Otherwise, could be in for a long night.
Well, I know the Twin Lakers are coming off of a very close game last week, a 99 to 97 loss. It went down to the buzzer. They're still looking for that first win at home. They're 2-5. They've had 2 forfeit wins and 5 losses. They're looking for that first actual game win tonight. And I think the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, they've been practicing hard, but like we've talked about in our previous broadcast, they got to protect the ball. Coach Conley set that goal of 10 turnovers or less for them to have an opportunity to win, and they're really going to have to protect the ball tonight. But speaking about, exciting nights, we're going to be right back for our pregame. Stay tuned. Call your friends. Don't bother going to any other channels because we're on every other channel out there because this is the place to be. We'll be right back for the start of the game here on the Mountain Home Twin Laker Sports Network.
7. I don't know who number 1 is.
Alright, about a minute, Joey. I'll go ahead and start.
Nope. Here he is. I gotta write this down for you. Right. 1. Darius.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the names.
Oh. 2. I don't know his first name. K. Barron. 3. Loveland. 4. Franklin.
So we got the battle for the boot. We got UFC 205 tonight. A lot going on.
I'm not sure about number 13. I have Antonio. It's probably his first name.
We'll have to keep that that way. It's gonna take me a while to get the names.
Greg Hinkle. Like 5 years ago. Ace Ventura had won.
You'll have to share that. All right, Joey, you ready? Hand it over to us, and we'll go ahead and do our game, and then we can stall long enough. Welcome back, Mountain Home Twin Lakers fans. Welcome, Mountain Home Twin Lakers fans, to the Mountain Home Twin Laker Network as we're getting ready to start tonight's clash between the Mountain Home Twin Lakers and the Arkansas Elite in a pivotal EBL clash here early in the season, Mike.
Right, this is a chance for the Twin Lakers to not only, as you mentioned, earlier, to get their first victory, but to also give themselves some confidence and gain some respect in the league. And to all of a sudden, there's a big difference between 3-5 and 2-6 to get back up towards the middle of the pack.
Yeah, Mike. Well, like you mentioned, they're 2-5 right now. Of course, they've got 2 forfeit wins. They've had 5 losses, but they've had a couple very extremely close games. And of course, they're an expansion team, and they're already competitive here in their first season in the EBO. But they're looking to break through tonight. But this is going to be a tough one to break through against the Arkansas Elite.
Right, and as Coach Connolly said before the game, 2 key things that we should look at here are how do they control the offensive boards, and can they hold on to the ball? Those 2 things will go a long way towards saying whether or not the Twin Lakers are in the game and have a chance to take it late in the fourth quarter.
Well, and Coach Conley also mentioned making sure they're playing at their pace tonight, trying to keep it less than 100 points. But it sounds like I think we're getting ready to do the starting lineups and go to the national anthem. So we'll turn it over to our one and only Joey Cameraman. Well, Mike, this is going to be a big game for the Twin Lakers coming into tonight's game at 2-5, but a chance to jump up to the center of the pack in the EBL standings. Of course, they've got quite a challenge with the Arkansas Elite tonight, one of the best teams in the EBL, and this is just a big game, Mike.
Right, just like you said, it's so one of those Dave versus Goliath games, and they've got nothing to lose, especially here at home.
Well, there we go with the tip-off. And the Twin Lakes, or the Arkansas Elite, have the ball early. Looks like number 2, Barron. Ball's right now to Franklin. And sorry, guys, the angle we're at, really hard to read the numbers on the back of those. Good rebound there by number 5, Sydney Moore, who goes up, and it looks like number 31, Jamie Stone, with the foul early. I think that's one of those plays where I think the Mount Home Twin Lakers, of course, they're really missing the big smooth Josh Fletcher, all 6'7", 400 pounds of him. A little hard to back that down, but now we got Zeke Thomas bringing the ball down for the Twin Lakers.
And that's the very thing, the offensive boards that Coach Conley was talking about before the game. Got to limit those.
And Eli Barrow with a nice jump shot right there as the Mountain Home Twin Lakers take the lead early. Now the Arkansas Elite bringing the ball down. Pass over to number 2, Barron. Barron looking inside. They're going to number 4, Franklin. Good defensive stand early by the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. Barrow bringing it down. He tries a baseball pass. He gets it into Stone, who goes up. A lot of contact, but no call. And Twin Lakers keep the ball, but dangerous pass there early, but it was completed. It looked like Kurt Warner looking down the field on that one. Barrow getting ready to inbound the ball, and he gets it over to York. York setting up the offense here early. And the Twin Lakers really want to play with patience tonight. York gets it over to Barrow. Barrow from way downtown. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And just like that, it is 5-2 Mountain Home Twin Lakers here early.
Right, that's NBA range, Dave. And there you go again. Back to back.
And the Twin Lakers come right back. And I'm sorry, fans. We're just at the angle we're at tonight. It's just kind of hard to see that. Thomas, though, driving, taking it in the paint. Gets rejected on that one. Number 7 takes it in strong for the Arkansas Elite. And Harvey with a bucket there. And just like that, we are knotted. It's 7-5 right now. York setting up the offense. High scoring here early. Over to Barrow. Barrow working off the screen. Turnover, number 4, Franklin. And he gives it off, and number 2, Barron, takes it in, and just like that is 9-5.
And that's the game, Dave, that the Elite want to get the Twin Lakers into.
Well, of course, Coach Conley talked in the we talked in the pregame. Coach Conley really wants to limit it to our turnovers to 10 in a game. York driving. York with the inside pass. Good position. Stone couldn't quite finish. And looks like Arkansas Elite ball. Bring it down. Number 5, Sydney Moore, bringing it down. From downtown. This is a quick rebound by number 3, Lovelance. Number 7, Harvey takes it in, and Harvey has been strong with the bucket here, going to the bucket here early.
that lane opening right up. They got a lot of athletes flooding to the hole after the missed shots.
All right, Thomas setting up the offense, gives it over to York. Good pressure on the ball here early by the Arkansas Elite. York, he's driving, he penetrates, gets it over to Johnson with the open shot, comes up short. Good steal there by Stone, gets it to York. York from downtown, off the front of the rim. Almost with the putback, Stone battling down low. And Moore with the rebound, taking it down. Moore looking to take it all the way. A lot of contact on that one, but York taking it back. York slowing it down, trying to set up some offense now. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas wide open for three off the front of the rim. And so far, it seems early they're kind of playing into the pace. Big time lob there, but another turnover forced by the Mountain Home Twin Lakers as the Elite trying to go with a little Lob City play here early.
And that's 3 turnovers for the Arkansas Elite.
Barrow with the fake, gives it into Stone. A lot of contact down low when they finally call it.
And Dave, when the Twin Lakers are being patient, they're able to get the ball inside. We look at Barrow's first shot. That was right in the middle of the lane. Right then, that was the third straight attempt down that the Twin Lakers have had a shot down low.
And Stone hits the first free throw. Of course, number 31, Jamie Stone, 6'5" out of Beaufort, Arkansas, hits his first free throw, and he's really stepped up his game the last few games. And now in the starting role with the Big Smooth being out, and he hits both free throws to get it to 11-7 here at 7 minutes and 40 seconds in the first quarter. And there's a scrap. Looks like we have a jump ball. And looks like the possession arrow is pointed towards the Twin Lakers.
And that's the type of effort every coach wants is players down on the floor after the ball.
Oh, looks like they're actually a little confusion on the court right now. Looks like I guess they're going to actually do a jump ball here. 11-7 here in the first quarter. The Arkansas lead up early. Number 5, Moore wins that. Kicks it over. Number 7 takes it in. Harvey.
A lot of contact down low on that one.
Tell you, Harvey is just strong, taking it to the bucket. And, yeah, drawing a lot of contact down low. We got number 4, Franklin, inbounding it into the corner. Wide open 3, misses it. Moore with the rebound. Good defense there by York. York and Johnson both protecting that ball. Barrow all over the floor right now. And it looks like Coach Conley got a timeout called. So we go to 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter as the Mountain Home Twin Lakers 11-7. And where are we at on the turnover count right now, Mike?
Well, right now, before I lose the thought, Mountain Home is 2 of 6 from the field, while the Elite are 4 of 8 from the field. And on the turnovers looking pretty good for Mountain Home right now. They just have 1 compared to 4. They forced 4 turnovers by the Elite, who are obviously who are more prone to it by pushing the ball like they do.
It looks like they're really doing a good job of protecting the ball, and that's what Coach Conley talked about in our pregame interview with him. He talked about, protecting the ball.
One thing he'd like to look at here is 3 offensive rebounds by the Elite. He wants to cut that down.
Barrow with the ball right now, looks at Thomas in the corner, and I think I might have snake bit him on that one by talking about turnovers. As pass out of bounds on that one. And now the Elite coming down the court, pushing the ball. Here we go. Wide open 3, misses it. Strong rebound again by Harvey. Harvey's just been strong down low, unable to finish that shot. And it looks like Coach Conley's getting ready to put number 40, Levi Olson, in the game. Barrow trying to do something. Looks at the Stone. And now we got number 2. Good. Barron driving the ball, gives it to Harvey, who takes it in strong and finishes. Gets it to 13-7 here with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
With 6 points, he's the leading scorer so far, Harvey.
Well, it looks like the Twin Lakers are getting ready to check in. Two different players as Thomas drives, gives it off to Johnson, who draws a foul. Looks like we got number 40, Levi Olson, getting ready to check in, and number 10, Chase Christie. And fans, if you notice on Christie, number 10, it says McKee on the back, but that's actually Chase Christie, who is a new addition joining us from Mountain Grove. All right, Barrow inbounding it in. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas backing it in. He tries going up. Tried a little up and under there, unable to get it. Is now the leader coming back down. Wide open three for the Elite. Nothing but net right there. And that was number 13, Antonio. And
Antonio. That was a pretty sweet move by Antonio.
And I apologize, fans. That the name we have on our roster for him is Antonio. I'm not sure if that's his first name or his last name, but number 13 tonight is known as Antonio until we can get someone to tell us different. Strong rebound by Levi Olson, who just checked in, gets it over to Barrow all day long for three, in and out. Rebound by the Elite as they start to push it down the court. Barrow with the rebound. Another baseball pass, gets it down to Stone. Stone kicks it over to Zeke Thomas, wide open for three, gives it over to Olson. Olson thinking about it, getting it back out. Christie wide open in the corner, but they didn't see him. And Christie, I'll tell you what, he's not afraid to shoot. Unfortunately, that was one he probably shouldn't have.
No, that was one of those unforced errors. You heard Conley, why, you want to move the ball around, get it inside like we were talking about earlier. That's their only chance.
Well, Christie, of course, has been an offensive. He's had some offensive explosions, averaging 19 points in his 2 games here. But then the Elite, wide open three there as the Elite are starting to take control here early, up 19-7 with 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Zeke Thomas bringing the ball down.
That's
looking over to Barrow.
The 5th Elite player who scored. They're all getting involved.
A little miscommunication there, and we should not have talked about turnovers. Since we talked about that, I think we've had 3 turnovers in the last couple possessions for the Twin Lakers.
3 turnovers in 3 minutes.
The Elite bringing it down, gets it over to Antonio in the corner. Antonio kicks it out to the guard, number 3. That's Lovelance. Lovelance working off the screen, gives it back to Antonio from downtown, off the back of the rim. Strong rebound by Christie there. Christie gets it out to Barrow. Barrow driving. And, Coach Conley talked about how the Twin Lakers really need to have good ball movement. And I think right now, just trying a little bit too much one-on-one, trying to kind of getting off of the, what Coach Conley had talked about trying to run. He gets it into Christie. Christie, he's a scorer from Western Grove, driving it in. Goes up strong. A lot of contact down low, and it looks like Christie drew the foul on that one.
Well, this is not a team that you want to get into a gym sandlot type of game.
You mean playing youth center ball?
Youth center ball. That's a good descriptor.
Well, Barrow looking to inbound it. Gets it over to Stone. Stone over to Olson. Olson from downtown. The lefty coming up short. Rebound for the Elite. Elite pushing the pace right here as the Twin Lakers having problems getting back. Big time move there by number 4, Franklin. A little behind the back and just a powerful move there by Franklin. Pushes it to 21-7.
A little, here it is. There it is. A scoop shot there.
Just a beautiful play there by Franklin. And score actually right now should be, I think, 21-7. It didn't look like they gave the Elite credit for that bucket. Now we got number 24, Jonathan Griffin, the police officer from Mount Home. He works with our one and only Iron Mike Day, our co-announcer of the Arkansas Tornadoes.
Yeah, and we always miss Mike when he's not with us. So looking forward to some football.
Tell you what, football is going to be right around the corner as we're getting ready for season 2 of the Arkansas Tornadoes, and I think it's going to be an outstanding season 2. And I'd mentioned, the big smooth Josh Fletcher, him being down, he's going to be an important part of the Arkansas Tornadoes, and I think we're going to try to get an interview with him for our podcast later to kind of see, how that's going to affect his Arkansas Tornado playing. But turnover right there, Franklin with the pick. And now they got the scoreboard corrected. Franklin taking it in. Strong, little too fancy there. Franklin trying to see if lightning struck twice. And good play by number 40, Levi Olson, drawing the foul, getting his feet solid. And now Christie getting it over to Barrow. Barrow bringing it down at 21-7. And the Twin Lakers really need a bucket. Barrow trying to split the defense, takes it in, and just rejected. And just no ball movement right now with the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. As pushing the pace just like he wanted to, right off the midsection, outside, trying to get the midsection assist with that one. Number 10, Christie, bringing it back down.
And the leader in the midst of a 16-2 run just got busted.
And the ultra-athletic Christie, and that's Christie, he's a scorer, and they need a scorer. They need someone to pick up a bucket for them right now. Antonio from downtown misses it. Rebound from Olson. Barrow with the rebound, and looks like they're slowing down the pace a little bit now. And looks like they got number 5, Sydney Moore on that one. At 21-9, 2 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a very important EBL battle here early in the season. Stone with the ball now. Stone over to Olson. Olson with the shot. A little bit long off the back. And the leader coming back. And Coach Conley talked about trying to keep them under 100 points on defense tonight was going to be vital. And defense is actually playing okay right now, just having problems getting it down. But Christie with a beautiful move to the bucket.
With the block and then coast to coast.
And Christie, he can put him up quick, and 2 buckets right there. And the Twin Lakers really needed these last 2 buckets. The Elite setting up. The Elite getting a little sloppy, and I believe that actually makes 7 turnovers for them in the first quarter compared to 5 of the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. So the Twin Lakers are winning the turnover battle as number 25, Cody Irby, is checking in for number 21, Eli Barrow. And looks like we have Dusty York back in the game. And also the policeman, Jonathan Griffin, is in the game now as well.
And this is the time with a 10-point lead. You want to get it down in single digits as you head into the second quarter.
Stone trying to make something happen. Gets it over to York. York driving. Looks inside to Irby. Irby off the back. Strong rebound there by Barron.
Everything looked good about that, except for it didn't go down.
No, I think that's the shot you want, Mike. I think you're hitting the nail right on the head. Moore driving off the back. Number 5, Sydney Moore with just a strong play right there and a sweet kiss off the backboard. York setting up the offense. Gets it over to Olson. Olson looking inside to Griffin. Griffin goes in strong. Rejected by number 5, Sydney Moore, with a great defensive play there, coming over with the rejection. As right now the Elite up 23-11 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left. Irby inbounding. Gets it over to Stone. Stone.
Got away with a little shuffle of the feet. With move inside. Nice little move inside.
Strong left-handed move by Stone there. As right now they pull it within 23-13. Like you said, Mike, they were trying to get under 10. Be a great way to end this first quarter. Number 4 wide open out of the corner. And Franklin just a little bit long on that shot. Irby now bringing it down.
And there was a Twin Laker hand in the face, too. That was a big part of that miss.
All right, Olson looking inside. 2 defenders there. Moore taking it down, and the foul, and the bucket is good. Oh, no basket. They waved the basket off. They say the contact on Moore was early. Still 23-13, 42 seconds to go as Franklin inbounding it. I think he was trying a little off the back there, but Griffin was ready for it. Stone bringing it down. Twin Lakers need a bucket to finish the first quarter. They get the ball over to York. York setting up offense, and this is more the pace that Coach Conley said he really wanted them to play at. Running their offense, taking their time. They got Olsen coming off the screen, off the back of the rim.
I think they shot the one a little early.
All right, we got 14 seconds left. We got York looking inside to Irby as they're going to hold for the last shot here. 10 seconds to go. Inside to Stone. Stone out to York as we got 2 seconds left. Need to get a shot off, and they don't get the shot off. And as we come to the end of the first quarter, it is 23-13. The Mountain Home Twin Lakers are down to the Arkansas lead, but even though they're currently down 10, defensively, Coach Conley wanted to hold them to less than 25 points per quarter, and they held them to 23 that quarter. But just turnovers, after I probably talked a little too soon when I was talking about their turnovers. With one turnover in the first couple minutes, they ended up with 7 turnovers in that first quarter. But the good thing is on defense, they've also forced 7 turnovers from the Arkansas elite. But 23-13, and great night to be here at the Hangar. Of course, this is a big night in the world of sports. And speaking about sports, if you're interested in local sports, national sports, be sure to check out the #1 rated podcast in North Central Arkansas. Sports Talk is McKimmie. And Sports Talk is McKimmie. It's a podcast that I'm on. Also, the Zen Master, who's collecting our stats using his Hemi system right here. He's working on our stats. But be sure to check us out for the best in sports. We just had an interview last week with Coach Dion Hargrove of the Flippin' Bobcats. We interview local coaches. We also have a pro wrestling podcast. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Sports Talk is McKimmie. We also cover the Arkansas Tornadoes and the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. So the very best in high school sports, semi-pro sports. Be sure to check us out on Sports Talk is McKimmie. As we're getting ready to go back to action here in the second quarter. Right now it's 23-13 as the Twin Lakers are coming on. Looks like we got Irby, York, Stone, Olsen, and Griffin to check in to start the second quarter.
Couple of quick notes from the first quarter. Mountain Home shot 30%. The Elite 45%.
Well, Stone with the strong moves comes up short. The Elite pushing the pace here to start off. And Antonio misses that one, but then number 1, that's Darius Hall with the putback as the Elite strike first here in the second quarter. Irby looking the shot into Griffin. Griffin just a little strong off the backboard. Sidney Moore with the rebound, bringing it down. Gives it off from way downtown off the back of the rim is Antonio. Good rebound. Olsen gets it over to Irby. As the Twin Lakers looking to set up some offense. Now the ball over to York. York coming off the screen. Griffin really good at setting screens. Gets the ball over to Irby. Griffin, I would describe him being a Dennis Rodman, the worm. Very Dennis Rodman-esque. Stone driving. Good pass into Griffin there, who had good position. Looks like they drew the foul on Antonio on that one. As Barrow checking back into the game.
Right, and that possession right there, there wasn't a lot there in the middle. I think forced it a little bit, but that's the pace. They've got to run the offense. They've got to take 25, 30 seconds off the clock if they can.
Irby gets it in a little long to York. York saves it, gets it back to Barrow. Little trap here. Gets the ball over to Irby. Irby looking inside, and when your guard is 1 foot next to the to the guy, if you got 2 guys within a foot range, it's pretty easy on the defense. But the Twin Lakers come around. Irby finishes, and they get it to 25-15. Good trap being run here early by the Elite. It's like Lovelance. Lovelance with the turnover. York taking it coast to coast. And the Twin Lakers now 25-17, making a run here in the second quarter. Oh, wide open 3. And Antonio, nothing but the bottom of the net. Defense just a little slow getting back on that one as Coach Conley's shaking his head as he's taking a seat here in the second quarter.
You can't leave Antonio open.
All right, we got York. York with the drive. And he goes up strong with the left hand. Dusty York with another bucket. Pulls them to 28-19 here in the second quarter.
Beautiful split of the double team out top.
Antonio over to Lovelance. Lovelance strong, and the Twin Lakers doing a good job rebounding here early as Levi Olson with the board. Gets it over to Irby. Irby bringing it down.
This is the best few possessions we've seen this game. Nice shot there. Good look.
Antonio with the ball. I'm sorry. It's not Antonio. Antonio's 13. I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to see. We got some number things. Strong rebound. Number one kicks it over to Antonio. Antonio wanted a three on that one.
Antonio got away with a walk.
Antonio from downtown. Another strong rebound by Levi Olson. Levi Olson really crashing the boards here early. Irby bringing it down. Gets it over to York. Stone working down low, but York, he's driving. He's going up with the left hand. Harvey back into the game now.
This is not the pace. This is not the pace that the Twin Lakers need to be playing at.
And definitely the Elite really trying to push the pace here early, as it looks like we have number 33, James Johnson, checking into the game. And we got Antonio. Looks like Antonio's inbounding it. He gets it over to number one, Darius Hall. Hall setting up the offense. Hall from downtown, moonshot. Harvey with the rebound. Harvey's actually been out for quite a while. Rested up now, and back door was wide open. A little late on the pass.
I think Harvey wanted a foul on that one. Did he get one? Ball.
Harvey going in strong. Harvey's a strong player. Harvey from downtown, nothing but net again. And you could definitely tell a difference when Harvey's in the game. The Twin Lakers were dominating the boards until Harvey came in. Harvey's really the rebounder for this Elite team. Irby from way downtown, way off there. Good play by James Johnson. Good hustle play right there as he knocks the ball off the Elite defender, and that's going to get an extra possession here for the Twin Lakers.
A couple weeks ago when Barrow was out, Johnson had 19 points against the Little Rock team.
All right, Olson's got the ball now. Olson looking to drive with the left hand. He's going in. He's backing him down. Tough shot there, but Olson draws the foul.
Just muscled his way inside. Not to be denied.
That was a very Josh Fletcher-esque type back down there as number 40 Levi Olson goes. He's 6'2" out of Cotter, Arkansas. 31 years old. Recently got married about a month ago. So congratulations to Levi Olson on that, and misses the first free throw. Levi Olson going to be getting a little more playing time tonight than what he's gotten in previous games when we talked to Coach Conley earlier. He's really working hard and really rebounding. Thompson with the rebound. Olson gets the loose ball, kicks it over to Irby. Irby loses control, drives off balance, shot off the back of the rim. Strong rebound by Harvey, who's taking it. And this is the pace the Elite want. Harvey strong to the bucket, but he misses the shot. A lot of contact down low. I think you probably could have called 2 or 3 fouls on that one. A lot of contact.
There was over the back. There was. You could have called a foul. This is really not the tempo that they want to be playing at.
A wide open shot by the Elite. Wide open. In and out. Good position by Olson again with another rebound. Olson really crashing the boards tonight. Irby bringing the ball down. Gets it off to Barrow.
The refs are really letting them play tonight.
Yeah, a lot of contact with this two-man crew tonight. Barrow just no ball movement on the floor. It looks like Coach Conley got a timeout there, but just seemed to really be trapping Barrow early, and Coach Conley's probably going to talk to him about that on trying to get a little more ball movement. A little too much one-on-one the last couple possessions, but despite this, right now it's 30-19, only down 11 as Coach Conley's talking to him. A lot of conversation going on the sidelines, but turnovers still at 7 turnovers. No turnovers this quarter so far. Hopefully I don't jinx the team again, Mike.
Hopefully not, but that's evening out. We've got 8 for the elite, 7 for us in the game right now. Like you say, none lately. 3 offensive boards this quarter. So we are working the offensive boards. It's just we had a little run there. We had 3 or 4 really good possessions where we were slowing the ball down, moving the ball, playing solid D, getting back, and you get 3 or 4 of those going, and you're right back in it again. It's just an 11-point game.
All right, well, Irby inbounding it, gets it over to Zeke Thomas, who's in at guard now. Thomas setting up the offense, pass over to Irby. Olsen coming up and setting a screen. Irby gets it into Johnson, who's going up strong with it. And one step too many for Johnson on that play.
There was the jinx. There's the jinx you're talking.
Yeah, no more talking about turnovers on timeouts. That's the new rule going forward. Sweet move right there by, I believe that was number 2, Barron, with the sweet left hand. Gets it to 32-19 here in the second quarter. Doesn't look like they've given him credit for that bucket yet. Olsen fighting for the ball, but Loveland's pushing it. Kicks it over to Harvey. Harvey gets the baseline. Strong move by Harvey. Comes up short. And a lot of contact down below by both teams. Not a lot being called down low.
And it is a 2-man crew, so you got to cut the refs some slack.
All right. I'm not sure what the call is on that, but whatever it was, Coach Conley's not happy about it. He came. I think he was about halfway on the court on that one. I think everyone heard, what? What? I'm not even really sure what that call was, guys, but strong rebound right there. And right now the Elite seem, pretty content. Oh, what an off-balance shot. Griffin with the strong rebound. Gets it to Barrow.
A little bit of a travel. Looked like a travel on the last play, so I'm sure Connolly's not happy with the officiating right now.
Johnson from outside misses it. Irby with the rebound, but it looks like he might have got. Looks like there's a lot of contact down low called that time. It looks like Johnson's coming out, and then we have Chase Christie come in the game. And Chase Christie really did a good job that first quarter when the momentum was really starting to take off for the other team. He had 2 buckets to really keep the Twin Lakers in it. And he's a scorer, and I'm thinking they're going to need Christie on the floor quite a bit tonight.
Right, they're going to need somebody to go to. So somebody's got to come up with the points, and right there we see a play where the frustration's starting to set in.
Of course, it's still here early at the hangar tonight. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter as the Arkansas Elite getting ready to bring it down. And the Arkansas Elite, one of the best teams in the EBL. And I think at halftime we'll talk a little bit more about the EBL and the standings and kind of letting everyone know what the EBL is about. As Chase Christie takes it all the way, and he has been a spark plug tonight on offense for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. And that's what they needed to stop the momentum of the Arkansas Elite. And a good break right there. That was Christmas came early for the Twin Lakers on that one as the ball bounced off of number 22, who we don't even have him on our roster. So what are we going to call him tonight?
Dave.
All right, we'll call him Dave. As Eli Barrow with the basket. And that pulls it to 32-24. So despite the sloppy play by the Twin Lakers early, only down 32-24 right now.
That breaks a spell of 9 straight missed threes by the Twin Lakers.
And Harvey, Harvey continues to crash the board with a strong finish right there. And Harvey has been a difference maker down low. Christie from downtown. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And just like that, Chase Christie, 5 points and is pulling the Twin Lakers back into the game. Antonio from downtown going the other way. Misses a shot. Rebound. Harvey driving. Harvey with the turnaround. Comes up short. Christie with the rebound. Christie now looking to push the pace. Christie gets it over to Barrow. Barrow thinking about it. Gets it inside to Irby. Irby looking for Griffin. And it looks like they're giving that one to the Arkansas Elite.
Looked like 1, maybe 2 passes extra. Uh,
Yeah.
Christie's got the hot hand. Take it up. We're down to 7 points. This is a game.
And the Mountain Home Twin Lakers have come to play tonight. And notice, 34-27. This is the type of scoring game they want tonight. Keep the pace at their pace, not turn it into an up and down game. Christie with the big block. And Christie driving. One-on-one, taking it down. Goes in strong and finishes as the Mountain Home Twin Lakers pull within 5 here in the first quarter in the hangar. Chase Christie with 7 in the last 2 minutes. And just playing inspired offense right now.
The block, the push, and the bucket. Of course, answered by the elite.
And Barron right there with the bucket pulls it back to a 7-point game. And, Chase Christie just being a difference maker here on offense here in the second quarter. And ever since he's joined the Twin Lakers, is just really, he's been the scorer that they've needed. Barrow with the ball, looking inside, gives it over to Stone. Stone gets it over to the high hand. Christie from downtown off the front of the rim. Rebound there by Barron. Christie picks his pocket. Great play, and he's going up with the good. We looked out there. I don't know if a lot of confusion on the court. I'm not sure if the timeout was called by the Twin Lakers or what exactly. Or we have a technical on that one. I missed that one, Zen Master.
I just saw the Tego. Maybe the magic words possibly.
Well, Christie's playing with a lot of emotion, but that's what the Twin Lakers need. They need the emotion out of Christie as first shot gets hit there by Barron with the shot. And, Christie just playing with a lot of emotion right now as Coach Conley's going over on the bench and talking to him. He's hustling. He's playing hard. You're gonna lose it every once in a while, but the elite bringing it back down. Barron setting up.
Leading the team with 11 points right now.
Barron goes around Thomas. He breaks Thomas's ankles there and takes it in and pulls it to 39-29. So just like that, they've got it back to a 10-point game. Looks like Levi Olson getting ready to check in as we got 3 minutes to go. Irby gets it over to Thomas. Thomas gets it back to Irby. Irby from downtown. Thomas with the rebound. Good pass to Irby. Good bucket right there. Pulls it to 39-31 as the Twin Lakers are hanging around here at the hangar. It seems like the Elite are very, they're sticking to those three-point shots. It seems like they've had more luck when they've tried driving to the basket, but that's the shots we want them taking. Dangerous pass there by Thomas. Thomas gets it back. Looks like they were trying to do a little lob off of the backboard on that one, so.
On the break, but like you were saying with the Elite, they've missed 11 3-pointers just this quarter.
Yeah, they've been cold shooting tonight, and the Twin Lakers will take it. Ball to Harvey. Harvey goes up strong. He's just a strong guy down low. I mean, he's just been a difference maker for the Arkansas Elite as he goes to the basket as we have the foul on that one. Looks like we got number 5, Sydney Moore. A little confusion here by the refs trying to figure out if it's a free throw or... looks like they're calling it on the shot. So Harvey goes to the line. And Harvey's just been a
beast. He gets the ball 10, 12 feet from the goal, and it's hard to keep him away.
Off the back of the rim, front of the rim, and the shot goes down as it's now 40-31 here with 2 minutes and 17 seconds. And I think these 2 minutes are going to be pivotal to see if especially if the Twin Lakers can keep it to around a 10-point game going into halftime. I think that will be a moral victory as Thomas with the turnover, Harvey bringing it the other way.
Barron and Harvey both have 12 for the Elite.
And Barron with the shot, and sweet shot right there, pulls it to 43-31 as the Elite starting to extend their lead here with less than 2 minutes to go. Barrow bringing it down, slowing it down, setting up offense. Gives it over to Thomas. Thomas with the spin moves, takes it in, and finishes. Sweet play right there by Zeke Thomas. Pulls it back to a 10-point game. Harvey going the other way, thinking about it. Elite setting up inside to Moore. Moore with a strong finish right there. A lot of contact between Moore and Griffin on that play, but
I think Moore wanted the foul.
Moore's a lengthy player. He's a hard guy to guard down low. Barrow
Pulling his way inside.
Barrow trying to make something happen as we have Chase Christie checking back in and number 3 Dusty York, and it looks like Cody Irby all checking into the game. Griffin and Olson and Barrow coming out of the game here with 1 minute and 18 seconds left here in the second quarter here at the hangar. Irby inbound to Thomas. Thomas coming up short on the pass. Thomas.
I heard that foul from here.
Yeah, Thomas definitely frustrated on the call there. Strong rebound by Stone. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas trying to push it the other way. And Thomas comes back and scores. That pulls it to 45-35. The Twin Lakers force the turnover. Irby takes it in, and another bucket. A 4-point swing in about 5 seconds as Harvey brings it down. Less than a minute to go. Gives it over to Antonio. Antonio with the shot. Strong rebound by Dave. Sorry, guys, we don't have his name, so we're calling him Dave. Strong move as number 5. Sidney Moore with a strong drive and finish. Pulls it to 47-37 here with less than 40 seconds to go. Irby with the turnaround. He's thinking, he said he got hit on the elbow on that one. And the pass to Antonio, off of Antonio. And with 26 seconds to go, the Mountain Home Twin Lakers are coming back right now, 47-37. Coach Conley on defense wanted to hold them under 100 points, and the defense is doing that right now. The defense has showed up tonight. Thomas gets it over to Irby. York setting it up. Gets it over to Thomas in the corner. 10 seconds to go.
I was about to say you want to take the shot with about 3 or 4 seconds left.
Well, Thomas just hesitated a little bit on that one. Now we have the Elite coming down with 10 seconds to go. They're waiting for the last shot. Barron. That was like the Red Sea parting right there. It opened up wide open for him. Thomas, no good. And as we go to the end of the first quarter, it is the halftime, I'm sorry. It is 49 for the Arkansas Elite, 37 for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers here at the hangar, Mike.
Right, and that last possession, that's got to be frustrating going to the locker room. You got one possession, you got a chance to knock the deficit into single digits. Instead, you get a turnover, some defensive breakdown, guy lays it in, and we're looking at 49-37. But still, that's just 12 points.
Yeah, 12-point deficit, despite, I think, already having on the turnovers.
We've got 13 turnovers. They've committed 12. So, but still, we have 13 turnovers.
Well, I think with 13 turnovers to only be down 12 points at halftime, I consider that a moral victory for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. And Coach Conley, definitely going to be coming up with a plan for the second half. But, definitely the second half is when the Mountain Home Twin Lakers have really been able to make a move. As we got Joey cameraman, who's decided to turn the camera on us tonight. I need a second. But speaking of, I'm going to turn, because we were talking about Sports Talk is McKimmie, the number 1 rated podcast. Notice my shirt says Gassville, Arkansas.
North Central Arkansas. It's number 1 North Central Arkansas. It's gone all the way. At least we know to Viola. We know it's gone to Boone County. I mean, we're looking at least 4 or 5 counties
Well, we have expanded. We started off in Gassville, Arkansas. Now it's North Central Arkansas. I got to make sure I can't move so that way we get the shot in. But of course, we talked about earlier, all of us, we are on Sports Talk is McKimmie, the number one rated podcast in North Central Arkansas. We cover the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, the Arkansas Tornadoes semi pro football team, all sorts of local sports. So be sure to check us out. Go to Facebook, Sports Talk is McKimmie. Check out the interview we just did with Coach Dion Hargrove. And then tonight, we're actually looking at interviewing some Mountain Home Twin Lakers. We're going to interview Coach Dylan Conley after the game and possibly see if we can talk to the Big Smooth, the Arkansas Tornado, and Mountain Home Twin Laker, Josh Fletcher, who unfortunately is out. They could really be using him down low, especially with Harvey tearing him up. But 39 or 49 to 37 in the first half. Defense has showed up tonight. They wanted to hold them under 100 points, and it's looking like they're doing it so far.
Right. You talk about Josh Fletcher. You can't replace that. You have a 400 pounder down low, then you can have two or three Harveys on your team, and they're still not going to bring it down low. But instead, we've got some tall guys. They're kind of, some of them are a little bit um, uh, lanky in comparison to Harvey. Harvey's a big, tough guy. Hard to keep those guys out of there, like a Corliss. He's like a Corliss Williamson type.
Yeah, he's like a big nasty player, but Levi Olson really stepping up here in the first half, really rebounding. I think just that second quarter, just a couple plays here or there, a couple calls here or there. It could be an even closer game. So I think 12 points is exactly where we want to be. And of course, before we go to break here for halftime, want to mention too one of the sponsors to the game, FNBC. One of the sponsors for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. We just want to say we appreciate them for sponsoring the Twin Lakers. Also wanted to mention too, talk a little bit about the one and only. We were talking about Joey, the Joey cameraman earlier. Now, Joey, are you able to leave your camera and come over with us? Do you have to hold it right there? All right, Joey's saying he can't leave the camera, but
He's also Joey Entrepreneur.
yeah, he is Joey Entrepreneur. And if you want to put on the scoreboard, you could probably come over here and talk to me so we can talk a little bit about the one and only Joey. Tonight he's Joey Basketball, Joey Cameraman. He's also with our Sports Talk is McKimmie group. But, he's actually a big sponsor of Sports Talk is McKimmie. And, Joey, why don't you tell us a little bit about the business that you currently have over in Cotter, Arkansas?
Well, we got the Cotter Rock Cottage. It's a vacation rental for those that want to just escape and get to the beautiful White River. It's a trout capital USA is what we claim to be over in Cotter. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little rental house over there. It's just a short walk actually to the river, where you can maybe go catch you one of those trophy browns, maybe a rainbow. But I guarantee you, if you come, you're going to have a great time. It's relaxing, and you're going to catch fish.
Well, Joey, if someone from out of the area is watching this and they want to find out about this cottage in Cotter, where do they need to go to find that out?
Well, currently they can find us on Facebook at the Cotter Rock Cottage. That's Cotter Rock Cottage. And soon to be releasing on VRBO. So be looking for us there on VRBO. But for the meantime, check us out at Facebook at Cotter Rock Cottage.
All right, well, thanks, Joey, for sharing that. And, Joey, you're doing a fantastic job. This is the first game you've ever done as a cameraman, so I know you're doing a fantastic job there. And the Mountain Home Twin Lakers doing a fantastic job hanging with one of the better teams here in the EBL. And we're going to take just a couple-minute break. We're going to come back in about 2 minutes. We're going to talk a little bit about the EBL standings before we start the second half here at Mountain Home at the Hangar with the score 49 to 37. about 2 minutes left before the start of the second half. The Mountain Home Twin Lakers currently down 49-37 here in this battle here in the EBL between the Mountain Home Twin Lakers and the Arkansas Elite. And the Twin Lakers currently with 2 wins in the WEBL. They're playing one of the better teams in the WBL with the Arkansas Elite. Currently, I believe they're at 5-2, Mike. But this is a game that can really help them be able to jump up into the next bracket here in the standings. But the EBL league, of course, this is a league that it's a semi-pro basketball league, and these guys right here, they work full-time jobs. They have regular careers they do every day. They're playing for the love of the game, wanting to continue playing after high school. And the EBL, though, has actually had a league where a lot of people have been noticed to go on to play in other leagues. It's a great opportunity here. And here in the second half, it's a great opportunity for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, only down 12 points here at the start of the third quarter. But also wanted to share some EBL information. A lot going on with the EBL right now, and it looks like on the EBL standings. And I'm sorry, I'm having little problems with the website now. So
Looks like the leader's second, and Mountain Home is fifth out of 6 teams in the North. Let me give you a couple of figures from the first half. Both teams shot 45% in the second quarter. The Mountain Home Twin Lakers, after shooting 30% in the first quarter, shot 45% in the second quarter, and are shooting 40% for the game, while the Elite are shooting 44% for the game. Chase Christie is leading the team with 11 points, and Barron with 16 points is the game leader.
well, here we go, Joey, with the second half. We're off, and ball York setting up the offense early, gets it over to Irby. Irby outside for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by York. York gets it to Christie. Christie from downtown off the front of the rim. Follows up his shot. And Christie playing with a lot of emotion right now. Been a huge spark plug for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers with 11 points here in the first half. As number 5, Sydney Moore, bringing the ball down. At least we can see the numbers a little bit better on this side. So they get the ball outside to Moore. Moore thinking about Harvey, but he gets it to number 4, Franklin, with the sweet turnaround there. And the Elite strike first here in the third quarter. York goes to his left. Nothing there. Gets it over to Irby. Irby looks inside. Loose ball. Franklin driving it.
Well, it's 2 turnovers quick to start second half. I thought this was going to be one on them, but apparently not.
Harvey with the strong moving. Like you said, Corliss Williamson-esque on that play. And speaking of, normally in the games we're giving, scores on the Razorbacks and other stuff going on. We're not, because Mike and I have DVR'd it. So, that's why we're not giving the Arkansas Razorback updates tonight. We're going to be having a little watching party after the game as York coming back with the ball. York goes 1-on-3, goes up with the left hand. Harvey with the rebound. York fighting for it. York with the strong play there. Christie gets it. Christie stops and pops, and it's good. Christie with a big bucket right there, and Christie, it was a big pickup that they've gotten from Western Grove.
Now, the Elite have to be pleased with this pace of play.
Franklin drives it. Great dish right there. I don't know how you call that, but we'll just let it play through.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a long way to get to a short baseline miss.
And Barrow off the front of the rim. And Christie just hustling on defense and offense right now, playing with a lot of emotion tonight. And, he has been a big spark plug, big pickup for them as Eli Barrow checking in over to Christie from downtown. Short, Franklin with the rebound. Franklin pushing the pace. No one getting back, Barron with it. And I think Christie just talked the ref into that one.
I think he did, Dave. Like Mount Home is 0 for 5 from 3-point land to start the quarter.
Makeup call. Herbie gets it over to Christie.
Looks like it's either walking or a foul. It has to be something.
A lot of confusion on this one. Harvey definitely not happy with that call.
I think they went with nothing actually. I'm not sure about that.
York setting up the offense here for the Twin Lakers. Down 13. York gets over to Christie. Christie with the fadeaway. Beautiful shot by Christie. Gets it to 53 to 42, and I think you just got to get the ball in Christie's hands right now.
Christie is not afraid to shoot it. And
hustle play by Christie. Beautiful pass to York. Oh, just missed that. Beautiful play by Christie. Franklin bringing it down. Franklin, a lot of contact with Christie. Refs talking to Coach Conley right there. A lot of emotion by Christie, and want to be careful. He doesn't want to get that second tee and get ejected. And Barrow with the strong move, and the Twin Lakers coming out with a lot of emotion here in this third quarter as they pulled it right now to a 12-point game with number 21 Eli Barrow going to the free throw line.
Right, on those calls down low, the block slash charge, those are the toughest calls to make for the officials, and so frustrating for the referee.
All right, and Barrow hits the first one to pull it to an 11-point game. And Barrow hits the second one to pull it to 55 to 45, 8 minutes and 21 seconds here in the third quarter. Number 2, Barron bringing the ball down, setting up the offense. York on defense, gets it over to Harvey. Harvey kicks it out to number 3 from downtown, misses the shot. Strong rebound by Harvey, who misses it. The Elite really crashing the board here. Gets it out to Harvey. Harvey goes in strong. And they get the foul that time. Looks like that's going to be on looks like that's on 21, Eli Barrow. As the Elite just crashing the board on that one. But this two-man crew, I think is really having problems, not only getting back, but, there's a lot of missed calls here in this game tonight. Number 7, Harvey going to the line with a 10-point lead here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a lot of ground to cover for 3, much less 2.
Harvey off the back of the rim. Of course, our one and only, Zen Master Mike Hemme. He is a professional umpire and referee, so you can kind of give us a lot of insight. That's a lot of ground to cover with a two-man crew. I know you've had to work a two-man crew, several times, Mike. Christie bringing the ball down. Left wide open, rejected. Beautiful play there by Harvey. Christie just took a second too long trying to get that shot off as Barrow checking it in. But this is the type of game that the Twin Lakers wanted. Low scoring, keep it at their pace. They're playing very disciplined here in the third quarter. Barrow from NBA range. I don't think that was a shot Coach Conley wanted him to get there. But good hustle there by Barrow, trying to follow his shot up. As we got number 2, Barron gets it over to number 4, Franklin, bringing it down.
That's not a good shot. That's a shot you can get at any time. No need for it.
Oh, good pass into Franklin. Goes up strong with the left hand. As the Elite have really decided this third quarter to, looks like they're really focusing on trying to drive, trying to penetrate, getting away from the three-point shots. More with that. Good defense there by Stone. A little frustration by number 5, Sydney Moore on that play. A 2-on-1, and the Twin Lakers getting back on defense, making a stop there, keeping it to a 12-point game. Number 3, Dusty York, bringing the ball down. Of course, York is 6 foot, 20 years old, out of West Plains. A lot of players from a lot of different cities playing on this team. He's looking at Irby, but he goes for the three-point shot. Stone tries going up with it. Christie with a big rebound. And Christie has just been an offensive force in this game as he pulls it to 57 to 47. And finally, Moore goes up strong and draws the foul. And Coach Conley putting in number 40, Levi Olson, who in the first half was big off of the boards on helping the Twin Lakers.
Clay Moore is a load to handle down low. He's a very good passer for a big man and very active on the glass.
And Moore completes the three-point play to pull it to a 13-point game here in the hangar. And speaking of the hangar, this is a great facility. The Mountain Home, of course, the Mountain Home Bombers. This is normally their facility, but nothing but elite, if I could use that word, in the facilities we're playing in. And getting a little chippy on the court right now as number 31, Jamie Stone, draws the foul in that. He's 6'5", out of Buford, Arkansas. Barrow, the Cotter product, looking in, gets it over to York. York gets it over to Stone. Stone from downtown with a two-handed shot. Good rebound there by Christie, who caught Barron falling asleep on that play on defense. Good score right there. Gets it to 60 to 49. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go as Barron bringing it down. And the Twin Lakers are hanging tough here in the third quarter.
That gives Christie 21 for the night, but there you go again.
Yeah, Franklin with the answer. It seems like every time the Twin Lakers are starting to chip away at that lead, Levi Olson left wide open, goes in strong. And we got a jump ball on that. A lot of contact down low tonight on both sides. Kind of like maybe whatever's going on with the Razorback game, which we don't want to know what's going on since we have our DVR going on that. But a lot going on in the world of sports tonight. You got the Arkansas Razorback game. Then you have a big UFC pay-per-view tonight. The first UFC pay-per-view out of New York City, as you got Conor McGregor in that main event. It's going to be an epic evening in New York, I'm sure. So now Levi Olson looks like he's going to be jumping against Harvey. Halfway through. Good play by Harvey. Gets it to Franklin. Franklin takes it strong. In and out. And Harvey, again, a lot of contact down low. And Harvey's really fighting down low. He's really been a difference maker when he's been in the game for the Elite tonight as he goes to the line.
The Twin Lakers, 2 of 5 from 2-point field goals, shooting 2-point field goals. That's 40%. 2 of 10 from the 3-point line this quarter. Of course, that's 20%.
It looks like Harvey hits the first shot. And Harvey off the rim on the second one. Stone gets the rebound, gives it over to Christie. Christie driving, gets it over to Stone. Stone gets it out to Barrow. Barrow driving. Barrow with the hook off the back. Good, pulls it to a 12-point game with 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Barron bringing it down. He's looking at Franklin. Good defense there by Christie. He's just all over the court right now. Who gets it over to Harvey. Harvey back into Franklin. Wide
Nice
open.
ball movement.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Great ball movement.
Loveland's there with a three-point shot, and Coach Conley is going to call timeout as that extends the lead to 66 to 51 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the third quarter here at the hangar in Mountain Home. The Mountain Home Twin Lakers down 66 to 51 to the Arkansas lead.
And that last possession, that was just a lesson on ball movement, getting the ball to the open man, and nice spacing, and bam, you got an easy 3-point try. And that's what Twin Lakers, and I'm sure that's part of, besides the defensive aspect of moving and cutting that off on offense. I'm sure that's what Coach Conley is wanting his own players to do. But look at um, we have Christie's got 21 points now. He's really turned it on.
Well, I think Coach Conley might be looking, maybe a change of lineup, getting Christie as a starter next week. He's been as a sixth man, he's been just explosive, and he's been a spark plug. There's been a difference when he's been in the game and playing with a lot of emotion here early. And the Twin Lakers,
Little Vinny Johnson microwave.
yeah, very late '80s Detroit Pistons there with the microwave, who helped lead them to two back-to-back championships in the late '80s. Olsen with the big screen gets it over to York. They get the ball to Christie. That's where they want it. And looks like the little bit of contact right there on Franklin. They're calling that on number 4, Franklin. Christie coming over to the sidelines. Christie gets it over to Barrow. Barrow in the corner. Barrow looking to drive. Barrow over to Christie. Christie from downtown, not good. Harvey with the rebound, looking up court. He gets it over to Barron. Barron gets it over to Lovelance. Lovelance over to Harvey. Harvey from the top of the key. Good rebound by Christie. Gets the outlet to Stone. Good passing, good finish by the Mountain Home Twin Lakers there. Great pass by Christie and a good strong finish by Stone as Franklin's coming back the other way. Franklin in the corner to Barron. Barron to Lovelance. Lovelance over to Franklin. And for three off the back, a lot of contact down low. And they're calling that on Harvey. A lot of contact between Barrow and Harvey down low.
Well, the leader made a concerted effort to go inside after shooting 12 three-pointers in the second quarter, and it's paid off for them so far. They've been able to stave off a comeback of really any sort so far.
Well, Thomas with the ball setting up the offense, gets it to York. York from downtown. York, and it's good. Big time three there, pulls it to a 10-point game.
And that could be the start of the comeback, though, right there.
They pull to, and a turnover. Thomas coming the other way. Thomas driving it. He's taking it all the way. Off the back of the rim. Harvey with the rebound, pushing it the other way.
Boy, a basket there would have been huge.
Big shot Antonio, in and out. Good rebound by Stone. Gets it to Thomas as they slow it down a little bit.
Antonio hasn't seen a shot that he doesn't like yet, I don't think.
Well, Thomas looking to make a move on Lovelance. Lovelance all over Thomas on the outside, and the ref calls that one. Looks like that's going to be on number 3, Lovelance. 66-56. 10-point game as the Twin Lakers are hanging tough here tonight as number 5, Sidney Moore checking in.
Dave, you watch this game and you think that the Elite are ahead by 12, 15, 18. Look up the scoreboard. It's just a 10-point game. It's just, a three-pointer and a steal and a turnover from being a one-possession game.
Well, Zeke Thomas hits the first free throw to actually pull it to 66-57 with 3 minutes and 36 seconds here to go in the first quarter of the inaugural season of the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, hanging tight here with the Arkansas Elite. Thomas misses the free throw. Harvey with a rebound. Harvey gets it over to Barron. Barron looking inside, but he finds Franklin instead. And it goes down. Big shot there by Franklin. Pulls it back to a 12-point game with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Barrow driving. Barrow out of control on that one. So number 2, Barron, the pull-up, and right there just getting away from the offense. Barrow just tried to do a little too much. I mean, he's playing aggressive, trying to make something happen, but, that's hard going up against, number 5, Sidney Moore.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout by Coach Connolly. Had a little something going, and then bam. Split second, they've got 5 points on the board. Let's call a timeout, get things under control.
I think that was a good timeout by Coach Conley. Try to stop the momentum. It went from a 9-point game to a 14-point game in just a matter of less than a minute. So, trying to get that momentum back. But the Mountain Home Twin Lakers are hanging tough. I mean, all it takes is a little run, and they can get right back into this game. But defensively, they've really showed up tonight.
And hey, one of the things we gotta pay attention to is let's give a shout out to Joey. Right? Let's give out to Joey basketball, Joey baseball, Joey football, He's Joey everything, isn't he?
Yeah, we're glad to have him on the crew tonight. You're doing a great job as cameraman. His first game he's ever done as a cameraman. But I think you're doing a fantastic job, Joey, and appreciate you coming out. And also, we appreciate the fans for tuning in to the Twin Laker Network. This is our first season doing this. This is our, I think, third game that we've done, and really enjoying being a part of not just the Mount Home Twin Lakers, but the Arkansas Tornadoes and a lot of the local sports going on in the Twin Lakes area. So that's what Sports Talk is McKinney is about. It's covering
Right.
all sports.
If you want to keep up with it, hey, I wasn't at the game. I didn't hear about it. Where do you go? Sports Talk is McHenry. If you're wondering, what about this coach? What about this team? Where do you go?
As Thomas hits our first free throw there, pull it to a 13-point game. But yeah, check us out on Facebook. And we just interviewed flipping Bobcat coach Dion Hargrove. Really good interview. Really great guy. Really enjoyed interviewing him, Mike. Learned a lot from him. And we got an injury on the court. Looks like Thomas is down, and I did not see that play. What exactly happened on it?
It looked like he got hit. It looked like he got hit on the hamstring. It doesn't look like a knee injury or anything like that. The back.
Thomas is down, and if we could, we'll go ahead and turn the camera off of him for a second. And of course, his teammates coming out to check on him. Hopefully, everything's okay. And these guys, he's up now. So, as you hear from the crowd, glad to see Thomas get up. Not sure the injury yet, but hopefully he's okay. But he is up. He's walking now. Looks like I heard Coach Conley say it was something with a sciatic nerve. So hopefully Zeke Thomas, they need him. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to come back in this game, though, here down 13, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Franklin with the ball. He drives, takes it in strong, and scores in 73-58 as the Arkansas Elite with a little run here to get it up to 15.
What a beautiful hesitation move.
Christie off at the back of the rim. Moore with those long arms gets the rebound there. Moore with the pretty spin move and finish. I'll tell you what, Moore has definitely had some of the sweet plays of the night there.
He definitely has a flair about him. It makes a lot of things happen.
Well, those long arms, he's a hard man to guard down low and is playing a really good game tonight. It's 75-58 as they've extended it to 17. York gets it over to Barrow. Barrow thinks about it for a second, drives. And Barrow has done a good job at drawing contact. He's been taking it in strong tonight, and he's going to the free throw line.
And he's been getting some of these calls in the third quarter. And it looked earlier like some of the players on both teams were getting frustrated going inside, not getting the call. Heard a few more whistles here in the third quarter.
Well, they actually changed refs here in the third quarter. We had one of the refs that I don't know if he had somewhere he needed to be but they changed refs in the third quarter, so we do have a new ref, and it looks like he's calling it a little bit closer than he was early. So Barrow with the second free throw as number 13, Antonio from downtown, off the back of the rim. Strong rebound by Stone. Stone bringing it down. Stone taking inside on Moore. Gets it over to Barrow. Barrow puts it on the floor. Strong move and finish right there. And Barrow, playing hard down low, has now got back to a 13-point game. As the Twin Lakers are trying to get it below 10 points. It seems like every time they start to make a run, the Elite come back. But there's a turnover right there. Loose ball. Christie going for it. Antonio's got it. Ooh, a lot of contact there, but no call. Antonio setting up offense. And they get it over number 2 from downtown. Barron with a big three-point shot there.
And again, beautiful ball movement.
And we got a technical there. Looks like Coach Conley upset about a lot of the contact on that one. And Coach Conley getting a tee on that. It looks like Barron was about to shoot on our basket. We would have taken that. But on a Saturday night, if you're looking for something to do in Mountain Home, the majority of these Twin Laker games are on Saturday night. Come on out. Very reasonably priced. I think it's $5 to come out and watch this game. And in this beautiful hangar, this is definitely one of the best basketball arenas in the state of Arkansas. Great place to come and watch basketball games. And this first season of the EBL. And a big shot right there, and I think that was Antonio. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Barron there with a 3. As now the momentum starting to change as it's a 20-point game, the largest lead of the night. A lot of contact down low. Christie forces the turnover. Christie driving over to Johnson. And the bucket gets it back to an 18-point game, but a lot of contact here as the Twin Lakers looking to try to get their first home win. Barron setting it up with 5 seconds. Gets it over to Franklin from downtown. Off the rim as that ends the third quarter. As it's an 18-point game with the Mountain Home Twin Lakers 64 and the Arkansas Elite 82 here in the hangar. It's been a back-and-forth game. That third quarter, though, the Twin Lakers got it to 7 at one point before the Arkansas Elite went on a run. But the Arkansas Elite really changed their style of play that quarter. They really started forcing it, trying to get the ball inside, not relying on as many three-point shots as they were in the first half. And so the Twin Lakers here with this last quarter, needing to stop the momentum that has definitely gone the Elite's way. But we're so glad to have you joining us here on the Twin Lakers Network. I also want to thank our sponsor, FNBC, one of the sponsors for our games tonight. I also want to, Mike and myself, we're part of the #1 rated podcast in North Central Arkansas. Sports Talk is McKimmie. Be sure to check that out. And then our cameraman, of course, at halftime, we kind of talked about the Cotter Rock Cottage that we have. You can check that out on Facebook, I believe, under Cotter Rock Cottage. Had to give a shout out to our cameraman for all the work. Since we're working for free, we're plugging our things tonight. So, number 21, Barrow with the baseball throw. Just he's thrown a couple of those, but just bad timing for that one as Franklin driving as it's looking a little sloppy now. Christie driving it down. Christie stops, pops off the front rim. A lot of contact here. Christie's just all over the floor. Griffin, a lot of contact as it is just turning into a football game down low. And finally a call is made. But on both sides, very, very physical down low, Mike.
Right, the rest might need to blow a whistle here before it gets too out of control down low. I don't want anybody throwing an elbow or anything like that.
Antonio from downtown. And it's good as they pull now to a 21-point lead here at the hangar. Barrow with the ball. Barrow looking to drive on Antonio. Barrow with the spin. Griffin with the strong rebound. Goes up. And the ref is giving it to the Twin Lakers. Irby getting the ball. Irby looking to inbound it. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson from downtown. No good. Christie with the rebound. Goes up strong and scores. Antonio goes the other way. And Harvey, strong off the backboard, gets it to 87 to 66 here with 10 minutes to go. It looks like Levi Olson getting ready to check into the game. Oh, Christie with the sweet spin move, goes in strong. Franklin gets out, no one back for the Twin Lakers as we got a 2-on-1. Oh, what a finish right there. Wow. Wow, that was number 2, Barron. That's got to be the finish of the night tonight. I mean,
Posterized. Yeah,
yeah, that strong move right there puts him up 23 here with 10 minutes here in the fourth quarter left.
yeah, if we had a replay. If only we had a replay.
Well, maybe next year, the second season of the Mount Home Twin Laker Network, we might be able to have a replay option because that's one we'd like to see again. I guarantee if you're watching this on YouTube, just pull it back a little bit, watch it, rewind it just a little bit, watch that dunk again. If that was that's an ESPN dunk of the night right there. But 90 to 66, 24-point lead, biggest lead of the night, and second free throw is good. Antonio with the shot. Barrow bringing it down 25 into Olson. Olson goes in strong with the left hand, misses it. Harvey with the rebound. Oh, in the corner. No one's even guarding him. And the floodgates have opened here in the fourth quarter as the Arkansas elite, Antonio, finding his range, as now they're up 28, 94 to 66.
Antonio's 4 of 7 from behind the line.
He's in fuego tonight. Franklin getting it as the Twin Lakers just seem to be running out of gas here. Beautiful lob there to Harvey as the floodgates have opened up in this third quarter. As it turns now, it's a 32-point game. 98 to 66. Over to Barrow. Barrow looking to drive. A lot of contact down low. Griffin goes up strong, rejected. Griffin sticking with it. Griffin and Olson fighting down low. Gets it out to Christie for 3. That Christie goes in strong and finishes, and Christie has just been a scorer tonight. Gets over Antonio from downtown off the back of the rim. Gets it to, the ref was guarding him on that play, but he's giving the ball back to the red as he tangled up with the player there. Looks like they gave the bucket to the wrong team that time. It's actually 98 to 66, but I'm sure the Twin Lakers will take every point they can right now as this has kind of turned into a blowout here at the hangar. Barrow bringing it down, and he gets picked. And there's Harvey. Beautiful finish right there. Barron behind the back to Harvey. Gets it to 98 to 68. I think it's actually 100 to 66, but we'll go with that score. 98 to 68. 8 minutes left. Christie looking inside. Just not a lot of ball movement tonight out of the Twin Lakers on offense.
And this is why you don't want to get in that style of play because then you get into them running and doing the things that they've been doing, and they're very good around the basket.
And Harvey there trailing. Good pass from Franklin to Harvey. Draws the foul here. Looks like we got Dusty York and Jamie Stone checking back into the game. Checking in for Griffin and Olson tonight.
Harvey's got 23 so far tonight.
The Twin Lakers really hanging with him for the first 3 quarters, but here in the fourth quarters, the floodgates have opened up as now they've extended it to a 30-point lead. And, the Elite have really finally gotten it where they're playing at their pace. Coach Conley talked about we wanted to avoid getting in an up and down with them, and it's turned into an up and down game this fourth quarter.
And he talked about the offensive boards, not wanting them to get more than 5, as we had Stone for 2 on that one.
Yeah, Stone with the finish and Antonio bringing it down. Antonio thinking about the 3. go up with it. Nothing but the bottom of the net, but at least it didn't go through the top of the net, so it doesn't count. So we'll take that one.
But
Nine.
yeah, Dave, you're talking about the offensive rebounds. They have 18 offensive rebounds tonight. On the we have 15, but 18 is way more than the five he was shooting for.
Well, in the turnovers, I know we were shooting for 10 turnovers in this game, and a lot of turnovers leading to fast breaks here in the fourth quarter.
Right, we've got 18 so far. Nice move by Burris.
Yeah, Eli Barrow there with a good up and under.
I'm sorry, Barrow.
You were thinking Plexico Burris, right? Yeah. Former Pittsburgh Steeler wide receiver.
See, the thing is, I used to teach Eli at Mountain Home and at Flippin. I should know better. And I coached him when he was in Little League.
Well, let's kind of talk. What kind of student was Eli Barrow? Let's find out. Who is the man? Who is Eli Barrow?
Eli Barrow was a good student. He always got his work done. Never a problem for me, Eli.
A strong rebound there. Number one misses it. Christie still playing hard despite being down 25 here with 6 minutes to go. Christie, fast hands there by number 3, Loveland, as he knocks the ball out of bounds as it's 98-73. 6 minutes and 48 seconds here in the fourth quarter. I know it says third period on there, but we're actually in the fourth quarter. Barrow gets it into Christie. Christie wanting the shot. He goes baseline. Strong move. Doesn't finish it. Johnson with a good strong rebound. Goes up. Rejected. Johnson going strong. The long arms of Moore forces it right there. Lovelands gets it. Fast hands by Stone forces a turnover. I think we're about to get a dunk there, so good finish by Stone. Quick hands by Stone, gets the ball back. Barrow bringing it down. Harvey picks Barrow's pocket. Harvey going the other way. Lovelands for 3. Harvey with the rebound. Ooh, a lot of contact on that one as Barrow with the foul, but the Twin Lakers still playing hard despite 25. I think this is one of those games, Mike, where it's just, with 6 minutes left, you say, hey, it's 0-0. Let's see if we can win these last 6 minutes. You're playing for pride. You're playing hard. I think it's just one of those times.
Right, they're 4 out of 18 so far this fourth quarter. But it's like you said, clean slate. Let's win this last 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
As Harvey hits both free throws to extend it to 100-73, and 100 was the point mark that we were shooting for. But the offense tonight just struggling, only putting 73 points up on the board so far. And turnover, Franklin taking it the other way.
Looking
And
at a dunk here.
Franklin puts another one down as now it's extended to a 29-point lead, but kind of disheartening. No Twin Lakers, getting back on that one. But, as the Twin Lakers, it's after the rebounds, just not hustling back quite as hard now. Franklin takes it in and finishes.
Johnson bringing it up the floor. Got some contact from Harvey. They've had to step away, so I'm taking over. I'll do my best to fill in. Call was on the floor. Barrow will be taking it out on the side. Looks like Franklin covering him. You got York up top. Looking for a lane. Stuck there in the corner. Christie driving. Down low off the bottom of the basket. And here come the Elite. And Moore drives to the hoop. Lays it in smoothly. Out top. Moore comes out with the foul on Barrow. So as we wind into the latter moments of the game, let's remind everybody that you should tune into Sports Talk Ismac-Hemi while you're staying at Joey Shaw's place. on the river. Cotton King Cat. Was it the Cotter Rock Cottage? All right, and here comes Christie. 1-on-3, doesn't matter. To the hole. To the hole. And that is 27 points so far for Christie. I've been trying to do this without Dave. Keeping stats. That might be a little off. Christie stepping to the line. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Little twirl. 3rd bounce up and it's in. All right, we got Dave back. Welcome back, Dave.
Welcome back. Sorry, guys, I had to step away for a minute there, but I'm sure the Zen Master, you did a fantastic job doing the play-by-play and stats. You're a man that can multitask and do a lot.
I try, Dave. I just do the best I can. And that's all we can expect from anybody. I can't. Your shoes are very large. I can't.
Yeah, whatever. Right now, it looks like it's a 29-point game. 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Lovelands from downtown off the back of the rim. Follows his shot. Loose ball. Gets it to number 1 who splits the defense. And a powerful dunk right. I got back just in time to see Sidney Moore with a powerful dunk.
A two-handed slam over 1, if not 2, Twin Lakers. That was impressive. That was impressive.
Well, Chase Christie's still playing hard, despite being down, 29 points. Wide open shot there by number 1 off the back of the rim. Christie with the board. Gets it over to Dusty York. Dusty York puts it down for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. Dusty York with a good finish right there. Tell you what, this is a dunk contest in this fourth quarter. 108-81 with 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Moore's wanting to take it in again. He's wanting another dunk, but instead the little kiss off the backboard. Moore's very DeAndre Jordan-esque.
There's not a lot of defense I don't think it's going to be played from this point on, Dave.
It's going to be a lot of back and forth. Rebound right there by Lovelands, taking it down. I think everyone's trying to get a dunk in. Harvey, a lot of contact. Him and Barrow have been at each other all night. Christie with the rebound. Christie still playing hard, despite down 29. And Christie takes it all the way. Christie definitely the leading scorer tonight for the Twin Lakers. As we got
32 points for Christie. 32 points. 21 this half.
Well, you have to think, Christie, had 38 in his first 2 games. In 32, he's got 70 now. So 23 is. It looks like we got a technical.
Look, it's on Barron. Or no, Harvey.
Well, Barrow going to the line as number 24, Jonathan Griffin, checking in. Barrow hits the free throw. Gets it to 110-84 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And this is one of those things you just want to kind of finish out the game, not have anyone get hurt, finish on a high note, play hard down to the last minute. It's been a pretty chippy game. There's been a lot of contact down low, and it looks like we just got another technical. So looks that one's on Harvey. Looks like Harvey getting ejected from the game.
He couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Harvey ejected from the game.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. It's 2 minutes left. Just you get the tea, sit down, wait for the game to end, shake hands.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to finish a game like this. Getting a little chippy here, down 25. And I think a lot of it just stems back. There was a lot of contact on both sides, early, down, low. I think having the two refs made it hard for them to make a lot of calls, but no reason for Harvey to, when you're up 25 with 2 minutes to go, I mean, just play out the last 2 minutes, play it hard. That's the only way we can finish out. Good board right there by Stone in the putback and gets it to 110 to 87 with 2 minutes to go. 23-point game. As Loveland's bringing the ball down, setting up the offense.
And just in case we don't get in later, we'll mention that those two free throws put Eli Barrow over the 20-point mark. He has 21.
Well, Barrow's done a good job tonight, especially drawing contact, really taking it inside. Loveland's hits the three right there, puts it to 113 to 87. Barrow bringing it down, setting up the offense, and he's driving, and that's what Barrow's been doing all night, right there, driving and finishing. Barrow and Christie both offensively have carried the load for the Twin Lakers tonight.
Right, I think when we break down the stats and we look at them, we're looking at from those two alone at over half of the points.
It looks like we got a jump ball. Griffin and number 3 Lovelance, the loose ball. They get tied up. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in the hangar. 115 to 87. 28-point game. Been a little chippy at times, but had some exciting plays. We've had some monster dunks tonight. Also, Twin Lakers putting together a dunk. Griffin wins the jump. Griffin wins the jump on that one, so the Mountain Home Police Department officer winning the jump, and at least the Twin Lakers looks like they're having a little fun in this last couple minutes of the game here at the hangar. Barrow gets it into Griffin. Griffin downtown. York from 3. Stone with the rebound and finish as we're under 50 seconds now, finishing up tonight's game.
That's 12 for Stone.
And the strong finish there. Darius Hall with the finish. Gets him to 117 to 89. Barrow, Lou Long off the backboard. Griffin with a strong rebound, rejected. Stone rejected there. A lot of contact. As the Twin Lakers playing hard to the final whistle as, this inaugural season. Of course, the Twin Lakers, this was a game, very important game as this loss tonight's going to put them to 2-6 here in the EBL this year, and still looking for that first actual game win. They did win 2 forfeits, but still looking for that first win at home. And I'll tell you what, for 3 quarters tonight, I thought they might be able to pull off that David and Goliath upset, but the Arkansas lead just a little too strong here to finish up the game as Stone hits the first one, misses the second. Hall with the rebound. Hall pushing the pace. Gets it.
And for what it's worth, we've got 9 offensive rebounds this quarter.
Barron trying to break Barrow's ankles. The fadeaway in and out. All right, Christie, as we go less than 10 seconds left, he gets it up to York. York! Oh, we wanted to put that one down, but the strong finish. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And with the missed dunk, final score tonight, the Mountain Home Twin Lakers go down. The Arkansas lead 117. The Mountain Home Twin Lakers 92. As the Mountain Home Twin Lakers now fall to 2-6 on the EBL. Really looking for that first home win tonight. Wasn't able to get it, but played really good for about 3 quarters. I really think that last quarter just came down to the elite finally got to play at the pace they were wanting to play all night. But some good highlights from some players tonight. Chase Christie, continuing to be a big spark plug. He's out of Western Grove. Big spark plug off the bench. He was playing in a 6-man role, but had over 30 points. Also, Eli Barrow coming in big with over 20 points tonight. And we'll be back. We're going to step away just for a minute. We'll come back for the post-game show, cover some statistics. We'll be right back here on the Twin Lakers Network, 117 to 92 here at the hangar. We'll be right back in about a minute. Welcome back, Mountain Home Twin Lakers fans, to the post-game show here at the hangar tonight. As kind of a recap of the game tonight, of course, the Arkansas Elite coming away with the victory, 117-92 over the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, as a 25-point game, but really was a pretty close game until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, though, turnovers and just changing the pace of play. The Elite just kind of took over in that final quarter. But of course, we got the Zen Master Mike Emmy, myself, Joey Basketball here with us, and he's Joey Basketball instead of Joey Cameraman tonight. I think that's what I'm gonna call him. But glad to have everyone tonight. And Mike's finishing up his statistics right now. We'll kind of go over some of the highlights of the statistics. Leading score, and I think leading score tonight had to Chase Christie. Coming off the bench, ended up being the leading scorer tonight for the Mountain Home Twin Lakers. I'm sorry, Mike's still working up stats. But just wanted to again, continue to join us here on the Mountain Home Twin Laker Network. Also, check us out. The guys that are doing the game. This is the as our screen's changing. We're trying to stall right now. Let's just be honest. We're stalling while Mike's getting the stats, but we're stalling because what you can see right there is actually the Cotter Rock Cottage that we were talking about earlier. Of course, Joey Basketball, who's been our cameraman tonight. This is a VRBO. It's soon to be on VRBO property. If you like to fish, if you want to hang out in beautiful Cotter, Arkansas, be sure to check out Cotter Rock Cottage on Facebook.com. And be sure to check out Sports Talk is McKimmie, the #1 rated podcast in North Central Arkansas. Of course, we have an interview that we just posted with Coach Dion Hargrove out of Flippin. And there's another beautiful shot, the Cotter Bridge, that if you stay at the Cotter Rock Cottage, Joey, you could actually stay down there, right?
That's correct, Dave. We're located in Cotter, Arkansas, right there in downtown, historic Cotter, Arkansas. And like I said earlier, we are literally a short walk to the beautiful White River, where I guarantee you're going to catch fish. As me and Dave, he and I went down here a while back. I think we caught our limit. It's always a great time on the river. So if you guys have anybody that wants to visit, family members that want to come down. Oh, look, now the cameraman is on the camera. But anyways, if you if you have any family that want to come to the area, like to stay, got a great place down in Cotter. Love to have you. You can reach me at 870-421-1801. And again, it's Cotter Rock Cottage. You can find us on Facebook. Soon to be on VRBO. So we'd love to have you come down. Like I said, Dave and I, we caught our limit on the White River here just a few, what was it, about last month we went down.
Yeah, we had our limit in like the first 20 minutes, but I gotta tell you, we did a great job of stalling. We were stalling because we have a computer system that we use for our stats. It's known as the Hemi stat system. Unfortunately, it went down on us when the scoreboard went off. The system went down, so we were having to wait for that to reboot. So that's why we've been shamelessly plugging our stuff as long as we can. But Mike, let's kind of talk about tonight's game. I think it was a tale. The first 3 quarters was a game, and the fourth quarter was just the floodgates open for the Arkansas Elite.
Right. I think exactly what you said is true. The Twin Lakers were able to stay within contact of, at least we talked about throughout that first half, single digits, just right there on the outskirts of it, and even, got within 7 points there in the second quarter. But I think what you said, right there at the end of the third quarter, definitely the fourth quarter, definitely things started to get out of hand.
There was a change of momentum. I mean, it was, that first couple minutes, they just came out and was just driving the ball. I mean, instead of settling for threes in that second half, really drawing a lot of contact, taking it down low. It seemed like the first half they were settling for 3-point shots. The second half, their coach must have told them, you got to take it inside, because the change of game plan that second half, started driving the ball, really started pushing it and playing at their pace in that second half.
Yeah, right. Because they only shot 8, after launching 19 3-pointers in the first half. They being the Elite, They only shot 8 in the third quarter.
Well, let's
They,
talk.
they were really focusing. They were really focusing down low, where
Let's
they got
talk.
a
Let's
lot of
talk a
action.
few highlights of the Twin Lakers. Despite losing tonight's game, I think there was a couple really good highlights, especially when it came to the offense. I think Chase Christie,
He ended up with 32 points.
yeah, 32 points coming off the bench in his 3 games. He had 70 points in his 3 games. Maybe that's something Coach Conley might be looking at lineup change later, having him as a starter.
Well, he's definitely a spark plug. I mean, he will. He'll he'll shoot the three. He doesn't seem to be afraid to shoot at all. I don't think he's seen a potential shot that he doesn't like yet. From what I've seen, and that's great. They need a scorer because he's not afraid to take it to the basket either. So he's a 3-point shooter and a slasher. Uh, and of course, if you can do both of those things, it's going to open up a lot for the other players. And we start, if I go to the statistics, we saw some things, I think, maybe from the slashing and the taking it to the basket, especially open up in the fourth quarter, maybe when it was out of hand. But the offensive rebounds, Mountain Home actually won that battle 22-20. And
Well, you mentioned slashing. I think a player tonight who really stepped up, number 21, Eli Barrow, finished with over 20 points, but the majority of his buckets was all taking it hard at the basket, drawing a lot of contact. Barrow really stepped up his game tonight.
yeah, he had 23 points. He had a couple threes in the first half, and really seemed to take it down low in the second half. Really seemed to make the concerted effort to give them an inside presence. And I misspoke on the last. It was the turnovers. They had 22 turnovers. Mountain Home only had 20. Uh, so won that battle. Also won the battle on the offensive boards 20-19. So I mean, you look at this and you look at the percentages. Mountain Home shot 42%. They shot 43%. Free free throw line. Mountain Home shot 24%, whereas because they shot many more of them, the elite shot 23%. So you look at the statistics and it's like, oh, okay, well that looks pretty good. But when you look at the amount of shots that they were to get off compared to us tonight, and that's what called for this huge.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, Mike, when you look at the scoreboard, it ended up being a 25-point loss tonight. But the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, they are an expansion team. This is their first season. Very much like the Arkansas Tornadoes that we cover in the spring. You're going to have some, growing pains that first year when you're first building the team. But still, the Twin Lakers for 3 quarters showed they could hang with one of the best teams in the EBL. A lot of things to improve on. Of course, they're playing with the loss of Josh Fletcher, losing their big man down low. Having that presence gone down low does impact your team. But overall, it was a loss tonight, but I think there's some good things to build on as we continue the season. Twin Lakers now fall to 2-6 on the season. Really needing to get a win in the next couple weeks, especially if they're, wanting to get in the playoffs. But some things to build on. Also, we had an injury in the game. Zeke Thomas went down with an injury. Hopefully, he's fine because he's a player they really need at guard to contribute for them to be competitive going forward.
Right, and I don't want to leave out the statistics for our opponents as well. Harvey, Barron, and Franklin had 25, 24, and 22 points respectively. So
And Barron, I think, had the dunk of the night. If we are going to do a dunk of the night, I'd go back and watch that dunk. That was a pretty sweet dunk. I wish we did have a replay to watch on it because it was a spectacular dunk. But a lot of exciting dunks in the fourth quarter.
it was a perfect example of why you want to slow the game down. Because if not, then that's exactly what happens.
Well, of course, Twin Lakers fans will be back for the next Twin Laker game. Appreciate you joining us again. Thanks FNBC for sponsoring us. Also wanted to, come and join us. Sports Talk is McKimmie, the #1 rated podcast in not just Gassville, Arkansas anymore. Now it's North Central Arkansas. So check it out. Check out our interview we had with Coach Dion Hargrove. That was a real fun interview.
We've got Don Sharp on there. We've got Britt on there. We've got Errol Cheek. We've got not only that, we have Dusty Rhodes on there. So, I mean, there's so much to be heard, and I'm guessing that if if you tune in the next few days, week or so, you might see something about the Twin Lakers.
Yeah, we're following the Twin Lakers, the Arkansas Tornadoes. Arkansas Tornado football season's coming up soon. We're going to have a lot of coverage on there. Really excited about season 2 of the Tornadoes, and really excited. The Twin Lakers season is not over. They were playing one of the best tonight. We knew it was a David versus Goliath. Unfortunately, Goliath did win tonight, but the Twin Lakers will be back soon. And be sure to keep following us here on the Mountain Home Twin Lakers Network. And then I think our cameraman is shamelessly plugging his Gassville Cottage or Cotter Cottage. Yes, so be sure to check that out. But guys, thank you for joining us. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, and we're glad to be a part of the Mountain Home Twin Lakers, guys. Hope you all have a great evening.
Let's go move your bed.
Pretty sure that was.
Who cares? We can do whatever we want.
Still hear you. That's Mike Grimlessly. Shamelessly.
You can do whatever you want when you're announcer.
No, they can't hear you. Oh, I think that thing came up plugged where the audio came. The audio?
Also, you might not even hear us.
No, you're gonna have yours. Yours is hooked in there, so this was just.
Oh, hearing